Shalom, shalom, Yashah, shalom, Yashah, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Ashah, Bashim, Rakah, Kodash, from the spirit of the video. Kala Mla, Alahayno, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakah, Kodash. And I'm going to get in and out, be quick with it. All right. This is a little something from about a month ago, but I'm still report on it to show to get the account and show how people are and show you just how everything is. All right, I'm gonna read this. It says Chris Brown confused. People still mad over a mistake with Rihanna at 17 years old, but people tune in weekly for Blueface and Christian Rock show. All right, this is a screenshot from Chris Brown's story on Instagram. That's what he put. He said, if y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire ass. I'm fucking 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird ass niggas are the same ones that tune in every week to see Blueface and Christian beat the fuck out each other in front of the world. But that's okay. It's entertainment. All y'all can suck my disrespectfully. Where are the cancel culture with these white artists that date underage women, beat the fuck out their wives, giving bitches AIDS? Oh, that's right. They are your buddies. No more fake love for me. Stay out my way or get ran over. Simple as that. None of you, and I mean none of you, niggas can fuck with me. Right. Now you can understand the frustration of the celebrity Chris Brown, man. All right, the singer Chris Brown, because here you have it. You got people pretty much, I ain't gonna say it was in his shoes, but pretty much like people around, or people a little older than what he did at that time, and they're getting all type of publicity and shows and sponsored, and it's entertainment, right? And they get uplifted by people. But when he had that whole situation with Rihanna, they crucified him. And I remember that, man. I remember that, And now that I think about it, I thought he was way older than 17. He was only 17 years old. And people still talk about that to this day. Now, I got this scripture, all right, because ultimately, the world is wicked, man, and it's full of hypocrites, especially Israel, and Yahushua spoke about that. This is Matthew 11. I'm going to start at verse 15. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented it. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he have a devil. Right? So John the Baptist was a Nazarite, right? So he didn't, as a Nazarite, the vow of a Nazarite, you can't drink, right? Or you're not eating certain stuff. You see, certain stuff a Nazarite is under a certain oath, right? So they persecuted John the Baptist for that. They ridiculed, they mocked him. They say, you got the devil, you got demons on it, because you know how people that don't how people don't eat, people who don't eat a lot when they got some type of disorder or some problems. They was liking that to John, but really John was just like the disciples said, like John's disciples say, what did John's disciples say? He said, us and the Pharisees, we fast off, but thy disciples thou fast not. So John the Baptist, he was known for fasting a lot, because his disciples were fasting a lot. And he had that Nazarite, he was on the Nazarite vow. So he wasn't drinking strong drink, you see? And they mocked John for that. They said, oh, you got demons on you. You got a devil. Yeah, he got a devil on. That's why he ain't eat. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, verse 19. The Son of Man. So this is the light, right? The anointed, the Messiah, right? The Son of Man came eating and drinking, right? So yeah, Yahweh was eating and drinking. Tell you, we're gonna tell you. It said, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a wine bibber, right? So Yahweh Shai, because remember the disciples of John was asking them, why you not fast? Why you not fast? Yahweh Shai was eating. Yahweh Shai was eating, man. You know, Yahweh Shai was eating with publicans and sinners. And remember, what it was? The Pharisees asked him, why you send out publicans and sinners? So Yahweh Shai was getting his grub on. Yahweh Shai was at a wedding, you know, turning water into wine. You see, they called him a wine bibber. You know, but the scriptures, but if you understand, the scriptures say Yahweh Shai, he was going to drink wine. And Yahweh Shai had a very hard life. He was acquainted with grief, man. So it was needful to drink wine from time to time, man. He had to ease up. Nerves got to be eased up on. Right, Matthew 11:19, the Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a wine bibber, a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom and justify the truth. Right, so basically, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. And that's our people, man. That's what Yahweh was saying, this generation. And so really, because Christian and Blueface, they get they flop, right? But Chris Brown, like, man, like, why y'all not giving, you know what I'm saying? So there's hypocrisy, right? And just like, our people are double-minded. Just really what Yahweh was going into in this parable. Israel being double-minded, unstable in their ways. They say John, he ain't eating and drinking. He a devil. Well, wait a minute. So you got somebody that's a complete opposite, somebody that's eating and drinking, and you say he gluttonous in the wine bibber. So you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let's go to Matthew 7, right? Matthew 7:1. Judge not that ye be not judged, for with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote of thy own eye, and behold, a beam is in thy own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou clearly cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. So, right, people got to examine themselves, man. Right? They got to examine themselves, see if you better faith, see if you're a hypocrite or not. Motherfuckers are saying one thing and doing the complete opposite, right? And man is off. Man off. Like it says in the Psalms, all men are liars. Because 9 times out of 10, people don't practice what they preach. Right? They'll say this, or they'll hold you to this standard. And then the next person, that's another thing. People, Chris Brown pointing out how motherfuckers are respected as a person, man. You see, let me get that Colossians. Because people are hold you to this, and they don't, you know what I'm saying? That's what Yahweh Shai was getting at too. Go Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there is no respect of persons. Right? So you can't show respect to a person. See, pervert judgment. Deuteronomy 24:17. Thou shalt not pervert the judgment of the stranger, nor the fatherless, nor take a widow's raiment. But it's some, but I'm trying to get something different. Okay, here we go. Deuteronomy 16:19. Thou shalt not wrest judgment, and thou shalt not respect persons, neither take a gift, for a gift doeth blind the eyes of the wise, and to pervert the words of the righteous. Anyway, y'all, what y'all going into, right? Because a lot of those guys were taking gifts, man. They were taking briberies. They wasn't executing the judgments of the Father, man. The Pharisees, they was wicked, man, really. You see? And that's ultimately what our people are. And Chris Brown just had exploded. You see? Because basically, really the world waxed worse and worse. See, the world was a little different. I ain't trying to, what's the word? I'm not trying to defend these people, but the world was a little different. See, the world waxes worse and worse every day. It's more wicked by the day. That's why scriptures say, the Lord speed of time, for if it wasn't, no flesh should be saved. But I'm going to get to Deuteronomy 16:19. Thou shalt not reach judgment, thou shalt not respect person, neither to give for the gift to abound the eyes of the wise, and pervert the words of the righteous. Ultimately, that's what's been going on. But that, leaving our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Ashah, Ba'ashim Kakudash, Shalom Zalek, Shalom.